Put my trust in you. Good morning. This is Dr. Mia Lueth. Today is Stardate 11/25, 2022. It's a Friday, and it's 7:26 a.m. Eastern U.S. The light behind me is still not on. I check it every so often. Like I said, the only thing I can possibly think of any natural cause with the light would be changes in temperature, but none of the other lights in this house do that, so that's unlikely. But you know, I don't think I'm as accepting of certain communication as I have been, because it's false. So, I one of those kind of people who have to be a little more careful with everything I do, my health and what have you, which other people don't seem to understand sometimes. Um, but um, that's just the way it is, and I'm tired of people. I'm I'm not going to tolerate or put up with anybody who's giving me crap because I'm a 50-year-old sick woman. What's the matter with you? Okay, don't aim it at me. Could be genetic. I don't know. I was adopted, but my life is like that. At least one doctor's appointment a week, but I have to schedule a procedure that I should have gotten in the summertime, and that's getting more urgent. So next week I get to have all the fun of 4 different doctors and uh, extra lab work. I have to do lab work on a regular basis. A lot of that is just to track blood cell counts, just see what happens. But the other reason is potassium. So, you know, I'm not quite sure what to be saying to certain people anymore. It's not like that's going to change. So I just don't know what somebody expects to hear or what somebody thinks is okay and appropriate. May not be, but um, I'm just one of those people who has to be, you know, in the house more than I had been. But I'm getting used to it. I find ways, and but it's another reason that I started getting online because, a little communication here and there. I talk to people. I have friends in Australia, New Zealand, and England, and Canada, and but um, I'm sure I even wrote it that I couldn't do certain things by myself. That's kind of silly anyway. A long time ago. So for me, the way it's been like 11 years, and some people don't understand that, right? So I don't have that much to say anymore because it doesn't matter what I do say. Somebody's gonna have some kind of freaking issue, and a lot of it's fake issues that don't actually exist. So the fakers get weeded out, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not a part of that process, so nobody can be getting mad at me anymore. I don't care what anybody wants. I have wants too. Yeah, I don't want Parkinson's. I didn't kill my family. Don't come whining to me sometimes. But yeah, the nicey nice is reserved now. So got fully armored up, and like I said, no, you're gonna have to come here. Okay. There's no calling me so that I come to you. No, you come to me. Uh, it's just that simple. Um, that doesn't change either. I can't, cough up ass loads of money for dirt bags who don't give a shit about me as a person. I mean, and if somebody is upset because it's like your scam's not working, what do you want me to do? Well, I can't help it. Yeah, well, anyway, so all previous witchcraft has been removed from me, and it's getting removed from everyone else. Right. So they are going to see the truth. Yeah. Everyone will. So, but I am who I say I am. Right? My situation is truthful and honest. And it does kind of suck, but what are you supposed to do? That's the point. There's no, you know, I still have to get up every day. Okay. And I've been around too many people who are just sitting around waiting to die. And I just can't, I can't, won't tolerate some things anymore. Um, so I'm not. It's generally the situation. But I know certain things are going to happen, and I'm expecting a few things. So some things aren't exactly, complete surprises. And well, if I got to protect myself, I'm going to protect myself. And I don't care what it's like in any other country, but in the United States, though, I have that right. And don't be fucking around with U.S. citizens, especially, yes, older U.S. citizens. Well, because I pray you all get caught. Every last fucking one of you. Um, and jerking me around, it's gonna end up, I'm gonna call up my heavy. And if you don't think I have one, then so it won't be me leaning on you. I know, I'm not that scary. Oh, Marek. I'm listening to alternative rock YouTube. Still trying to figure out how to work my voice so that it's somewhat decent. But I may have to have surgery. I know I have to have surgery. I have surgery that needs to happen. And I'm just tired of it. Because someone had a vision or something. Or some kind of dream. My health and welfare was not considered. So, tough shit. That's how I'm feeling about it. So, holidays sometimes are harder for individuals who have deceased individuals that were very close to them as a part of their life. So I'm going to be asking all the loudmouth Christians, you understand? I'm not taking fucking friendly fire from you. And if you do not humble yourselves and sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up about Christmas trees, everyone's going to get excommunicated. Because he's done with you. You grieved him. Okay? Jesus doesn't need you to have a fucking Christmas tree in your house, you loudmouth bullies. You don't get to persecute me and get away with it. I don't care who you are. So just be aware of that. If I die tomorrow, it's not going to change what the fuck happens. So some people need to be a little more aware, and some do actually have to accept the fact that some of us have spiritual gifts. People asking me for money are headed for disaster at a breakneck pace. Okay, it's probably not money you need. Everything gets checked through Christ. So, no, I'm 100% sure of certain things. So, all anybody needs to do, agree with Jesus. That's it. Just say, I agree with the Holy Christ. Okay? Because that puts you in agreement with the Holy Christ, but it puts you in agreement with everybody else who agrees. Unity. Nobody's going to fuck this up. Nobody. This is what happens when you treat female like shit. And you keep trying to hurt her. She gets bigger and meaner than you. So, brought it on yourselves. Do not be using me in the commission of a crime. Okie dokie. Galatians 5:22 to 5:25. Okay, everybody. Right, fruits of the spirit. And some of you are getting tested. Don't bitch to me because I've had to go through it as a female, and I shouldn't have. So my sympathy is almost gone. So yeah, I'm gonna need my protection to just, yeah. And as much as some people might really want to help someone or do something, okay, I'm not gonna have someone demanding I do shit, okay, when I have not been provided any resources to do that, okay? So I'm not putting up with it. And I don't have to. All I have to do is just get up in the morning and try and figure out how to get to a fucking doctor, okay, so that this does not get any worse. That's all I have to do. Nothing else. I'm not taking hits anymore. So things will change pretty quickly. There are a few people who eventually will see this, and it'll be too late, but at least you get an explanation as to why. Unlike me and billions of other human beings. So I'm going to use my spiritual gifts the way I use them. And those who use them irresponsibly, yes, they are removed. No more harm's coming to me ever again. So yeah, next week I get to look forward to getting poked and prodded and talking to pre-op people and getting shit organized so I can fucking get a procedure done, and it needs to get done right away. I already had to put it off. But just be careful who you give crap to online. And never ever threaten someone's life using the internet. Because that's the stupidest thing anybody could ever do. You think people aren't capable of finding out where you are? You're wrong. But for those people who are kind of in my situation, it's mostly just doctors and labs and shots and make sure you're talking to somebody about how you're feeling about all of it, because it is a suck job, admittedly. But that's the status of my life. See, um, so now I'm a little more concerned. I'll try and squeeze in some surgery here and see what happens from there. Yeah, that's basically the gist of it. I just don't have time or inclination for certain things, and I don't need complications. And, you know, neither do some of the rest of us. We can't help what happens, can we? I didn't do anything to anybody, but it's a constant freaking pain in the ass. Criminals and every other kind of shit pile ends up being what I have to deal with. Okay? I'm not doing cleanup for anybody. Ever. Any kind. So don't try and be sneaky when it comes to me. It's not a good idea. So, yeah, just don't. I mean, I'm transparent about I don't really want to be doing this at all for any reason whatsoever. But sometimes you're the one whose life has to be fucking destroyed in order for others to live, apparently. Anyway, everybody, once a day, if you're stuck in the house because of, medical situations or whatever, try to find somebody that you can confide in, and don't try and go it alone. It's another reason I put this up. Because there's some not supposed to. I'm not. So God's going to smooth something over for me. And everybody's going to have to deal with it. I'm getting reparations. The end. So take care, everyone. And be a little more kind. Right. Those who refuse to show compassion, yeah, you're the ones who need it most. So you're going to get it. Like it or not.